Good evening, and thank you for viewing the December 15th special meeting of the Arcata City Council. This special council meeting is being held as a hybrid meeting with both in-person attendance and teleconference access via Zoom. So first we have a land acknowledgement. The City of Arcata acknowledges that the lands we are located on are the unceded ancestral lands of the Wiyot tribe. The land that Arcata rests on is known in the Wiyot language as Gudini, or over in the woods, or among the redwoods. Past actions by local, state, and federal governments removed the Wiyot and other indigenous peoples from the land and threatened to destroy their cultural practices. The City of Arcata acknowledges the Wiyot community, their elders both past and present, as well as future generations. This acknowledgement seeks to aid in dismantling the legacy narratives of settler colonialism. If you would like to, please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Will the city clerk please call the roll?
Mayor Atkins Salazar.
Here.
Vice Mayor Schaefer.
Here.
Councilmember Matthews.
Here.
Councilmember Stillman and Councilmember Watson are absent, but we do have a quorum. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Councilmember, I'm here.
I'm sorry.
Councilmember
Okay, sorry.
Stillman is present.
Okay, thank you. Next we'll have public comment. And tonight's meeting is a special meeting of the City Council to certify the election and swear in council members-elect Matthews and White. So public comment for special meetings is limited to items that are on the agenda. If you have comments regarding the certification of the election or the rotation of the mayor, vice mayor, and liaison assignments, we will take those comments now. And just as a reminder, we will have a regular meeting on Wednesday, the 21st coming up, so then you can comment on non-agenda items at that time. So if you're here in person, please line up behind the podium. If you're logged on to Zoom, click raise your hand. If you are on the phone, press *9 on the phone, which will raise your hand. And when it is your turn, you will be prompted to dial *6 on your phone. So we will be taking the in-person public comment first and then move to the online comments. We won't be going back and forth, so if you're wanting to comment, now's the time to line up at the podium or raise your electronic hand. Come on
up. Hello, Dave Meserve here. Yes, I know that tonight you're going to be certifying the election results. And just wanted to say how delighted we are as the proponents of the Earth Flag Initiative, Measure M, that the voters accepted it and passed it. And I realize that you're having a closed session about possible litigation after this meeting that, of course, we can't attend. But I just wanted to say how happy we are about it passing and how excited we are. And also let you know that we've been talking with city staff and with the city attorney as the proponents and are working out ways to cooperate if there is any sort of legal challenge to flying the Earth flag on top. And the proponents, we have an attorney, a pro bono attorney, who is going to defend the measure if need be. So our whole goal here is both to cooperate with the city in flying the Earth flag on top and also to make sure that any expenses that there are kept to a minimum. So we're providing the legal counsel if there is a defense of it. We are going to be donating flags to fly, and we're just super happy and excited and hope to see it up there, the Earth flag on the plaza here at City Hall and over at the community center very, very soon. And to me, that'll be, and to I think all the people who voted for it, that's, it's just really logical. The Earth includes the country, which includes the state. And we know that we just can't have a healthy nation unless we have a healthy Earth. So we'll have that symbol there to remind us of our priorities and how we should be prioritizing the health of the earth. So thank you again, and congratulations to the new and re-elected council member, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave.
Hello, my name's Joanne McGarry, and without knowing that the public comment was exclusive to what was happening on the agenda for a change, I just am dittoing what Dave Meserve is talking about in terms of looking at Earth in an overview above us, and that I am very happy that the elections were taking a long time to make sure we had a good count of what everybody really wanted in the community. So this is what people wanted. So I hope everybody appreciates that. And don't forget the overview effect as we head into the new year. So thank you.
Thank you, Joanne.
Hi, my name is Nick Matthews, and I would like to first of all thank Stacy for a wonderful job that she's done for the last 2 years. I know it's been a tough one and fabulous job. And I'd like to welcome our 2 new ones, Kimberly and of course my wife, to the council and wish them my very, very best for the next 4 years of your lives. Thanks again, Stacy.
Thank you, Nick.
Hi, my name is Walt Geist. I'm just here to express my appreciation for all of the sacrifices that are made by the people who elect to run for office and serve our community. So I wanted to say thank you to the incoming and outgoing, most of the outgoing folks. So thank you very much for your service.
Thank you, Walt. Is there anyone else in person? Okay, let's go ahead and go online.
All right, we have one online, call-in user 1. Go ahead, call-in user. Can you unmute call-in user 1? Yep, there you go.
Oh, good, thanks. Yeah, hi. This is Uriah Driscoll. I wasn't able to make it in earlier, but I couldn't. Something went blank when the flag salute was to take place. I'm not sure if there's just a glitch in your technical system or not. But anyway, that's a minor thing. As far as the flag, the Earth flag flying, I think you're obviously going to run into some legal challenges there, and maybe just a better idea is really just to have a globe with the Earth on top. The globe is already there. That could be expanded, and I think you would probably dodge any legal challenges there and not face problems with federal funding and that kind of thing. But that's not why I called in. I just want to thank you all for, particularly Ms. Deemer for committing to agendizing the parking lot on Lower Fickle Hill Road that has never really had safety features that really are necessary there. And as you know, there's a recent tragic accident there. And I think it's fantastic that that's going to get agendized and that we'll be able to develop a much safer place and hopefully avoid any future tragedy. So yeah, time is of the essence, and I'll be happy to help with some of my thoughts. And I drive by that multiple times a day, and I have for 34 years. So
Uri, right
I
now,
do understand the situation.
Uri, because this is a special meeting, we're only taking comments on things that are on the agenda. So that's not on tonight's agenda, but you can bring that up at our Wednesday meeting if you'd like.
Oh, I thought the Wednesday meeting was canceled.
Nope,
I
it's
misunderstood.
Wednesday the
Well,
21st. We will be here.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'll bring it up then again. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
thank you.
You have a good evening. Bye.
No other online comment.
Okay, so that takes us into our new business, and our first item is to adopt resolution number 223-28, declaring the results of the municipal election held on November 8th, 2022. So do we have a motion to adopt resolution number 223-28?
Sure, I motion to adopt resolution number 223-28, certifying the election of the November 8th, 2022 election. Sorry, I'm nervous.
I'll second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. So now is the time our city clerk will swear in our newly elected members to the Arcata City Council pursuant to California Election Code Section 10265. So I'd like to invite new council member Kimberly White up and council member Matthews, and we will do the swearing in.
Okay, so first we're going to start with, you'll say I, Kimberly White, you'll say I, Meredith Matthews, and then you repeat in unison after me. Raise your right hand. Go ahead.
I, Kimberly White. I, Meredith Matthews.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will
and that I will
well and faithfully discharge
well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which
the duties upon which
I am about to enter.
I am about to enter.
Congratulations. Done it enough time. You're gonna sit right here. We're ready for you.
Okay, our next item of new business is to elect a mayor and vice mayor, which is pursuant to Arcata Municipal Code Section 2020. And the city has adopted a rotational process to open the possibility of each council member serving as mayor once in their term. Based on our rotation, I am very pleased to nominate our current vice mayor, Sarah Schaefer, as the next mayor of Arcata. Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 All right.
And so with that, we'll move also to nominate our next vice mayor. So I move to nominate Councilmember Meredith Matthews as the next vice mayor of Arcata. Is there a second?
Oh, second.
Second.
So we have a motion from myself and a second from Councilmember White. Any discussion before we move to a vote? Okay, so all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, unanimous vote, motion passes. Okay, and with that, we'll move to item D, which is to consider council member assignments to regional boards, committees, commissions, and liaisons for 2023. Each of us has provided staff the indications of our priority and availability to serve on boards. So combined, we have our list here for us printed on the dais. There are extra copies available in the back for any audience members who might want to follow along. And we will do our best to appoint a primary and an alternate to each board. We understand we all carry very busy schedules, but we're going to do our best to divvy this up in a quick and painless way. So preliminarily looking over it, is there anything that stands out that we object to or want to change or figure out if there's some that maybe don't have as many votes on them?
You know, Sarah, I can't actually see what you have. Is there any way you're going to read them off or not?
Yeah, we can read them off, or Karen, is there a way to, I don't know, maybe we can email it to you right now and get it to you in real time, perhaps, just so you can see what we're looking at. Because, yeah, you didn't have a chance, Alex, to fill it out yet.
But I did give my input.
Yeah.
And Alex's input was she's flexible and she'll pick up whatever you can't do.
Okay.
Did I get that right?
Beautiful. Okay, well, should we just go down the list then, Karen, and kind of top? Okay, so it looks like first on here we have HCOG, which can I just use names? Stacy put as her first. And so Stacy's currently serving on that and would like to continue. Are we all good with that? Okay, great. Next is HTA, which nobody put as their number one.
I believe that Councilmember Stillman is, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say Councilmember Stillman is currently serving on HTA, and it looks like the other one I know she's serving on is REDEC, and Kimberly put that as her first. So, Alex, are you okay to stay with HTA? Yes.
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. Okay. And then perhaps Kimberly as an alternate. Okay. And then Meredith, you're looking to stay with HWMA. Wonderful. I am looking to stay with Redwood Coast Energy Authority. And then Kimberly, you put REDEC as your number one, and I think that sounds great. Any other discussion on REDEC? Okay.
Could I be an alternate on REDEC, please?
Yeah, how do folks feel about that? Great, okay. And then, Humboldt Bay Municipal Water District Water Task Force.
I was on this. They have not yet had a meeting. I'm happy to stay if they but yeah, I would hope that they would call a meeting soon. I'm interested in them, so.
I think they've indicated they will at least call a meeting this year just to bring all the electeds together once. But that might be it.
Stacy, you had it at number 2, though. Will it break your heart if?
I think that might have been a mistake. So no, you can have that.
Okay. And then the Humboldt Del Norte Hazardous Materials Response, JPA. Meredith, you put that at 4, but it feels like you're picking up a lot of things here.
I just can't do Mondays as Monday evenings as one of my work days.
I could do that.
And so can I.
Okay. Ooh. Actually, yeah, second Monday actually isn't good for me. So if Alex wants to be the primary, I could be the alternate on that. I would not mind.
That would be fine.
Okay. Because then, go ahead, Meredith.
Oh, I was going to say, if we want to move back up, I'm happy to be the alternate for HCOG.
Okay. Yes. And then for the big boards for the JPAs here, and then so League of California Cities, Redwood Empire Division, I put that as my other one of interest. So if that's okay with everybody else, I'd like to take the lead on that one. And then Meredith, if you'd like to be alternate, you put that as number 3. And I think for League of Cities, it makes sense to have the mayor and the vice mayor do that. Okay, great. So Karen, what are we missing of alternates that we might need to assign?
Do we have an alternate for HCOG?
You know what, I said that I would do that, but now if I'm going to be an alternate for the League of California Cities, if like Kimberly wants to pick that.
Yes, I'd love to, thank you.
I could,
Alternate for HCOG, yeah.
So I could be Sarah's alternate for RCEA because I can't do HWMA because that is that meets, I guess it doesn't meet the same time as HCOG. I can do either one of those.
Well, I can't do RCEA, so.
Okay, so I'll be the alternate for that.
and I can fill in wherever you need someone to fill in.
Okay, so we need an alternate for HWMA and an alternate for the Humboldt Bay Municipal Water District Task Force.
Sounds like
I
Alex.
could do both of those if you would like.
Okay, great. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so do we have the JPAs covered then, it seems?
We do.
Okay, and so now moving on to the other liaison appointments, Chamber of Commerce, Meredith would like to stay with that. And then Kimberly put that as a number 2. So is there more than one liaison to that, or is it just a liaison and an alternate?
It's just a liaison and an alternate. I mean, we could talk with them. I mean, 2 of you could attend, you know, based on the Brown Act if you wanted that, but.
Okay, great. So we'll have Meredith as the primary and Kimberly as the alternate. And then Stacy staying with Main Street. And then I believe Alex is currently the alternate and would most likely like to stay as the alternate to that.
True.
Okay. Arcata House Partnership, Kimberly put that as her primary. I am, ready to step away from that one. It's not a good time for me. So, Kimberly to be the primary on Arcata House Partnership. Yep. And then Meredith, you put that as a 2. So would you like to pick up the alternate for that? Great. And then Camwapa Sister City Committee. I'm currently doing that and I would like to stay doing that. And then an alternate, either Meredith or Stacy. It seems like you've picked up a lot of things though, Meredith.
And
Do you want me to pick that up?
because I can't, it's the second Thursday. If the HWMA meetings run long, I couldn't do it anyway.
Okay. So, I'll be the primary on Sister City, and if Alex would like to be the alternate, sounds great. So COVID Economic Recovery Collaborative, and this, I don't know if we want to talk about this group a little bit. It hasn't been meeting as intensely or often, but.
No, my suggestion is we drop this one because it served its purpose during the pandemic and the shutdowns, and I think we're out of that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, same people from the Chamber and Main Street and HSU, so yeah, I think that makes sense to me as well. Okay. And then the Equity Arcata Advisory Team, I put that as my number 1, and I would love to pick that up and be able to participate with that group. And everybody kind of showed some interest, so do we have a interested alternate?
I'd like to be the alternate if I can.
Okay, great. Yes, let's do that. Stacy as alternate. And then the Homelessness and Housing Working Group, just by looking at the numbers here, perhaps having Meredith as the primary and Kimberly as the alternate.
And we do actually usually have 2 council members that attend if they wish
Okay,
to.
so then, both Kimberly and Meredith could attend those meetings. Great. And then the last one is mayor and vice mayor. So we're good to go on the Cal Poly liaison. Okay, quick and painless. We did our homework beforehand.
You did. So we will need a motion. And I'll read, oh, go ahead, Alex.
Can I just add? So I used to attend FOAM and Friends of the Arcata Marsh, and I would like to be able, and we haven't had anyone attend that in a long time. So I would like to be able to bring that up and be able to attend those meetings for the city.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. I know we had discussed about adding that and added it when you were sworn in previously. So yeah, we can keep that on there and have you as the primary.
Okay, so the motion would be to approve the liaison assignments as follows. Humboldt County Association of Government, primary Atkins Salazar, alternate White. Humboldt Transit Authority, primary Stillman, alternate White. Humboldt Waste Management Authority, primary Matthews, alternate Stillman. Redwood Coast Energy Authority, primary Schaefer, alternate Atkins Salazar. Redwood Region Economic Development Commission, primary White, alternate Stillman. Humboldt Bay Municipal Water District Task Force, primary Matthews, alternate Stillman. Humboldt Del Norte Hazard Materials, primary Stillman, alternate Schaefer. League of California Cities, Redwood Empire Division, primary Schaefer, alternate Matthews. Chamber of Commerce, primary Matthews, alternate White. Main Street, primary Atkins Salazar, alternate Stillman. Arcata House Partnership, primary White, alternate Matthews. Arcata Camawapa Sister City, primary Schaefer, alternate Stillman. Equity Arcata Advisory Team, primary Schaefer, alternate Atkins Salazar. Our Homeless and Housing Working Group, primary, well, two of them, Atkins Salazar and White. And Friends of Arcata Marsh.
Matthews and White.
Ooh, okay, thank you. That's why we do it. Okay, the Homeless and Housing Working Group, primary Matthews, and also primary White. Our HSU City Liaison stays with the mayor and the vice mayor, and Friends of Arcata Marsh, primary Stillman.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
So all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
motion carries unanimously. All right, so that takes us now, we will move into closed session. This item to discuss is the anticipated litigation stemming from the passage of Measure M to reorder the flags on the Arcata City flagpoles with the Earth flag on top. At the end of our closed session, we will return to the chamber if there's anything to report out and to adjourn the meeting. So thank you, folks, and we'll now go to closed session.